Well, everybody, it's been a long and silly day here at Obstacle Academy, and it's all led to this. It's all led to the Elite Division at the third WNL qualifier of the season. What season is this? 9? 10? 9? Season 9 of the WNL. So we're down here, the athletes are combing through, they're out here planning, they're looking at stuff, they're looking at the hardest moves and sighing. They're looking at the balance and sighing. They're looking at the new obstacles and sighing. But deep down they're excited, as they should be. So we'll see how everything shakes out. It's me, it's Hunter, it's Hunty Buns. I'm here with Tubi, Cora Schuler, the Tube.
Yep,
and
that's my name.
We're running the full course format. The short and skinny of it means that if they fall, they're not done. They just don't get the point for that obstacle. Points are collected every time they complete an obstacle. There's a time score and a difficulty score. So we'll see how everything shakes out at the very end. There's, for the Elite Division, the men go one way, women go the other way for the final 2 obstacles. Should we take a look at the course they're going to run today?
Yes.
Let's take a look. It's obstacle number 1. He's got the head judge. Looks like he's doing some of the demonstrations here. Big old rope swing. There's Kyle Soderman. Big wall run. Then they move on to this tricky balance. Balance beam is tricky. And here's kind of a good look at the Lego that we saw earlier from the teen division. Here's an example of kind of the strange swing design that they need to... Judge Skinny squeezes through by the skin of his teeth onto the cat grabs. Saw a couple of the teens were able to just span one leg out. Kind of an up-close view, a real up-close view of Judge Skinny demonstrating. They go right to the bar here, and then it is the cone zone. These cones really aggressively ascend, and they level out, and they descend. This is a tricky one. It's kind of an old-fashioned obstacle, but still tricky. Here's a look at this one. This is also kind of tricky. Agility hybrid. And he lands. I know he's glad that one was over. Here's a look at a bottle flip, just for good measure. Back to Coach Skinny. This one is certainly trickier. Promise the matting is better in the competition than it is in our demonstration videos. So he threatened it. So he does threaten it here. Let's see here. So he made it here. He opts to go into a perfect dead hang. Here he goes building. It's 3, 4. Let's see here. 5, 6. We're on
7.
8.
8.
9.
9.
10.
10.
See if does he make it here?
11.
12. There. That's T-Money. All right. Well, I guess we can just safely assume that T-Money cleared it. And here's their final obstacle. Kind of a... That thing's tough. That's a tough obstacle. It is a blind grab. There's a look at the women's side. Coach Skinny again. Cuts to Kyle Soderman. There he is. Another hard cut. Another hard cut. See if there are any more of those. Looks like there might 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy. Must have been a first try. We have another one here. We got Kyle Soderman again. So the lateral illustrated magnetic pockets. This is kind of a... It's nice to see the demonstration videos here just because where the stream cameras are up, they're more of long lane style. Wait, there's another hard cut. Kyle probably just completed that easily. No problem. Just cuts to me for a good measure and back to Kyle. See, I told you he finished it. Well, that's a nice job. It's a nice job out of everybody. Here's another look at it, I guess, for whatever reason. This just got added in. 2, 3, 4. If you added up our swings, man, it's a good thing we have the dead hang time that we would be dead. All right, folks, we're gonna head down to the starting block, and we're gonna see what these elite athletes have. We know it's late in the day. We know it's cold in Minnesota here. How cold is it here, Tui?
It is -3.
-3.
The real
there
feel
are no degrees.
is -24.
There are less than 0 degrees. That's how we roll in Minnesota. On the starting platform, we have Mr. Ewan Conkey. Ewan Conkey, man, he has a tendency to run first.
He does.
He runs first more than anybody else, I think, that we know.
I feel like he's always in the first 3, at least.
Yeah. When we have the team create a run order, they have even made it into a joke, a running joke, where they make Ewan run first during practices as well. So he's not a stranger.
It's good practice for what we know is going to happen.
I guess if somebody's used to running first, then, it would be Ewan. But it would be nice occasionally to watch a few people go before you run, even sometimes. Yeah, I guess that's shout out to the W&L. Must have it out for Ewan. They're the ones who randomized the run order. Maybe they're in on the joke. Maybe it's kind of like a nationwide thing. Ewan's looking pretty comfy. He's showing that whatever, he runs first, he's got to run first. I mean, it is what it is.
He knows he has to set a good pace.
Yeah, he's got to set a competitive pace here. I mean, he has to, right?
Yep.
You got to think. There's huge strategy involved in. If you're gonna run first, everybody gets to watch you, so you may as well put together a run that's gonna legitimately money. That was textbook. That was the only one for Ewan,
That
because
is a
everything
hard
else I'm
move.
like, all right, Ewan's strong. He's going to catch what every other will say, probably. That was the only one, but you can see the relief. But yeah, he's putting what he's doing right now here is really smart. He's putting together a run that has to pressure them. He's opting for the hook in hand method. That's a lot of swing. Come on, dude. Money.
Gets it.
Perfect connect. So this is what happens, I guess, if you're used to running first.
Just to make sure he really lifts this hook.
Yeah, it's so important. I mean, the obstacle's not over. You saw how hard the dismount. Oh, I see what he's doing. I like it. I like the idea, but like, okay, change of plans. You can see, there's a change of plans. Looked like he thought about skipping, but see if he does this in less than 12 swings. Less than at least 12.
That'd be a record.
Come on, dude. You need the energy. You need the energy. Ah, I think going for the beta break might have cost him. Get out of there, dude. Come on, huck it, bro. Let's go.
Yes, he gets it.
Oh, Ewan, you're tearing at our hearts, bro. You're tearing at our hearts. Ewan! No, bro. He had to. I think if he didn't try to go for that skip and have to realign. I mean, I guess that's the second best way to go, really. You know, you didn't pump out. You didn't really fail anything technically.
Yeah, still a solid run.
Yeah, man, that was great. For running first, that's huge. That probably will still be pretty hard to beat.
Let's go, man.
Up next, got Jack Montgomery.
Goes Montgomery.
Goes, you can hear his buddies out there yelling, "Go, Gomi!" Call him Gomi or Gummy. Yeah, he's looking pretty powerful here. Kind of confident, moving with a pretty cool style here. This guy, he's able to generate a ton of power from nothing. He catches everything really wide, though. You notice that? When he's hanging from a bar, his hands are really spread out.
Maybe he feels
His
more
style of
stable
movement,
that
good
way.
catch. Looking pretty confident here, Tubi.
Yeah, he definitely has the power.
Yeah, he's got the power. Looks like he has that wiry kind of strength. So he saw this one done like technically perfectly from somebody who hates balance. Guess another one. Guess another one. Another one just breezes right through that thing. It's such a big lache. I almost wish we had another camera angle. It looks big on that camera angle. I almost wish we had another camera angle just to show how ridiculous that is. See, it looks pretty strong here. It's going to be a one-handed lache. Oh, he comes up short. Good thing there's that big old thick mat under him.
He has time, though.
Yeah, he's got time for this, but this is ridiculous. This catches, this is a lot.
Oh.
Just barely. Great run, real powerful looking run out there.
Quick thing I forgot to mention. Ewan wanted us to shout out that it is his grandpa's birthday today. And he
Let's
watches
go.
the streams. So happy birthday to Ewan's grandpa.
Happy birthday to Ewan's grandpa. Attaboy, Ewy. Up next, we got Matthew Piper. Matthew's been having a pretty good year, even just in practices. I mean,
He's been moving up the ranks for
Yeah,
sure.
he's up on Elite too. He's up at the tippy top of the program now. Him and his training partner are always pushing each other. Was having a good time. I know he's somewhat of a video gamer. Nice catch. Just one hand on top and just pinches the side. Nice save. Miller moving smart, real smart pace. Little under 2 minutes left. Plenty far into the course. Been in the program a long time. Strong kid. I remember a long time ago, I bet him. He was on like an intermediate team. I didn't know how strong he was. I bet him $20 he wasn't going to do this grip line, and he got it. $20.
Usually you don't lose those bets either.
No, man, I usually don't. I think I kind of had my eye on him after that. I don't think he stayed on that team very long afterward. Now he's got just over, he's got a minute 10 about, 2 obstacles left. Haven't seen the last one completed. He saw one of his teammates complete this one.
Oh, so
He's up
close.
a little bit short.
Just taps it.
Yeah, that one's nuts to ask for at the end of a course. Now we got the last one. Here, his team, we train a lot of real big movements. Let's see if he's got the strength.
Oh, he had the distance.
Yeah, he had a near perfect lâcher to it. Just needed to be a little bit higher. Great run out of Matthew. It's awesome seeing him out here competing. Up next, we have Mr. Evan White. Evan, I think he has to have a winning record against OA courses.
I'm sure he does.
Been in the youth program here for a long time. Just got to see one of his teammates run. Competes a whole ton.
Yeah, he definitely is not a stranger to competing and that mindset you have to be in to compete. So he definitely shows what he has on the course.
It's floating along. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. Another 2 minutes to be. Looking pretty capable. I've got a pretty good feeling about it. I know he's probably not stoked about the next obstacle.
Yeah.
Smart. Grabs
I
that
think
final cone.
if he gets through the hook. Actually, he's good at hook tech.
I'm talking about this one.
Oh, this one, you're right. I forgot about that.
I'm not worried about the last 2 obstacles at all. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I really am not.
This is
super
his
worried about
obstacle
these,
here
yeah.
because he's good at hook tech, and then the last one, those grips,
I have a good
he's
feeling
good
here.
at too.
Comfy.
Yep.
Looks comfy. Also looks comfy. See how he loaded his swing right away and just pulls through? Okay, this is good. I'd like to see him take just a minute. He certainly has the contact strength for this.
Yeah.
Certain.
This is like his thing. It's kind of a vertical limit type hold, and then
It is. I mean, it's a pretty forgiving ledge. It's just so far away.
yeah.
Oh! It looks like his fingers were just above it. Like they might have just been too high.
I think if he tried that again, he'd get it.
Yeah,
first
that's
try.
definitely a second try type of thing for Evan. It looks like his fingers went above the pocket, maybe. But I guess we'll just find out about this obstacle instead. There it goes. Claw hook. Claw hook. Up next, another Evan. What? How many of these we got? So he just watched a couple of his teammates run. Evan's another one's been in the program a bit. Nice boot scoot technique. Evan's putting together a pretty confident run. He did this his first competition of the year too. He went out and sent. Let's see if he's lined up. This is a little bit off. Okay, I like that he took this additional cycle. Just pull hard right and commit. Lean into it. Nicely
There.
done. Taking a relaxed approach. Just has to commit. Nicely done. He saves it. Trying to make it exciting. Making it exciting for the folks at home. Looks a lot more comfortable on the second one. "90 seconds, Tubi has got a minute and a half. He has 4 obstacles left.
I think that's enough time if he doesn't take too many extra swings.
Yeah, he will have to be efficient. And what's tricky is you want to be clean enough to give yourself a breath or two on the last obstacle before it. Because if you don't, you get there, you would try to catch that last ledge even a little bit pumped. Just over 40 seconds left. So we're seeing everybody sort of approach this the exact same way so far. Come on, Evan, just over 30 seconds. Lean into it, commit.
Oh,
An inch short.
if they're just a little too low, they just smack it out of the way with
Yeah.
their hook.
A nice run out of Evan. Some thumbs up to the camera. Great run here. Here's a look at the save. He does this in the hardest way possible. He cleans it up. On to another one of his teammates, Mr. Dre Johnson.
Andres. He is a good competitor too.
Yeah, Dre, he's outstanding.
Not sure how much he likes competitions, but the way he runs looks like he just loves to compete.
Yeah, he competes really well. He runs courses really well. Some people are really good at specific type of tech. Some people favor hop tech. Some people favor huge laches. Some people are contact strength athletes. Dre just runs obstacle courses themselves really well.
Yeah, he connects everything super well. And he also has all those other skills that helps
Yeah,
him.
all of his averages are really high. I don't think there's one thing that he really, really likes, but he can put together a course.
I think it's laches.
Yeah, you think so?
Wasn't he like lacheus?
Yeah, just standard. I think he made that name when he was young, and it was just the quickest play on Andreas he could find.
He does have a good lache though.
He does make fun of some of his buddies for their when everybody had to create a ninja name, you know. Those days he makes fun of some of his buddies for their names. It's always funny to listen to. Let's see if we can get another angle of this balance beam here. Nicely done, dude. That's clean. Yeah, it's moving. He's not going to run out of time probably here, Tubi.
Yeah, I think taking a break here is smart because he has the time.
Yeah, he's in an interesting position because he saw a couple of heavy hitters run before, right? Mm-hmm. And he knows that there are heavy hitters running after him. So, he wants to at least outperform what the ones who have gone did and also put the pressure on the ones who are going to run. This is going to be it's a lot to ask. He might have a change of plans here. So we saw Ewan do this early on. Dre has a much sharper sort of infinity swing, but it looks like the cycle is favorable, and he squeezes past. So he has time. He doesn't have to go right away, and I'd like him to recognize that. Even if he gives himself about, 30, it should still be a competitive time because anybody wanting to beat him will have to recognize his time score. Come on, dude, hang on. Oh! It takes almost an entire swing before peeling.
Yeah, he wrote it down, but couldn't hold on at the bottom.
Yeah, it's just so much to ask. That little catch at the very end. The final obstacle was going to be a little bit easier than this, and we changed at the last second. We changed our mind after looking at who was showing up to the competition. We thought we have to beef it up. Up next, we have the one, the only, the GOAT. Parker is a blast. I used to really hold my breath when he was doing big laches, and the better I got to know him, I realized that I hold my breath if he's doing anything. He's
definitely
just so unbelievably powerful. And what's crazy is that it may feel reckless, but he's mostly in control. It's just that's his movement style.
Yeah, he has a lot of power.
See what I'm saying? He's been on the course for like 30-something minutes. He's back here. No! He doesn't even need it. Who
He's
cares?
fine.
Who cares? He's like, yeah, who cares? He doesn't need it. The balance beam's a lot to ask, probably. But, balance beam's going to be a lot to ask. But he is sending it. How is he? See, this is what I'm saying. When I said that I held my breath earlier, this is a kind of a taste. Come on, please, please, please.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Come on, dude, take one breath. A little over a minute on the course. A little under 2 minutes left. Come on, dude, please have enough. The first chink in the armor. I'd like to see him take a breath here.
He has a minute and a half for one obstacle.
Look at my man. It looks like he went through a war zone. Just got out of battle. Just getting nose. This man is fighting. So I told you, if any of you thought I was lying, I guess here's the proof. That man sends. Few people send like Parker. He has one speed. And it's all of it.
That could not have felt good on his foot.
Crazy. That's so crazy. All right. Up next, we have Emmett. You can see the cameraman slamming and swinging the camera around, just banging it into stuff. Well, Emmett's going to have to follow up a couple pretty exciting runs. Okay, so far so good. Yeah, that dismounted obstacle one is a little bit more than people think. Oh, he dips down too low. That rope swing has been kind of pesky today. A bunch of people will clear it in a row, and then when one or two people miss it, it becomes a headache. It becomes a headache until somebody clears it again.
Probably gets in people's heads.
Yeah, I guess so. Nice footwork. That was pretty graceful on the balance. Just fingertips the bar. kind of a tricky save. Looks like he slid off on his way, but able to stay within bounds. Making good time. Unfortunate rope swing dip down, but got a minute 40 or so. Let's see what else he can pick up here. I thought this balance beam would be much harder than it was, but
Yeah, I feel like it's helping them. They're treating it like a trampoline. They're like
yeah,
not
exactly.
spending much time on
Nobody's
it.
trying to stick that thing like a precision landing, which this is tricky. Does he have the strength left in that left hand to hang on and the dexterity?
Oh,
It's
dang.
close. It's really a swing. You're really swinging that cane like an axe. Cutting down a tree. You ever cut down a tree?
No, well,
Purposefully?
like half of a Christmas tree.
Interesting. Just got bored, tired.
No, we were getting a tree.
Oh, and you like took turns.
Yes.
All right, let's see if Emmett has the strength left. Pick up this last elusive point.
Oh, that
one
was
of the closest
close.
we've seen. It looked like one of his fingers, like almost all of his fingers, almost looks like one of his fingers on his left hand didn't quite contact the ledge. So he gets here, it's good. Yeah, that middle finger on his left hand went a little too high.
If he just
Might have
held
made the
on
difference.
for a millisecond longer, I think he would have had it.
So this is going to be a kind of an anticipated run here, because I know Ben has been shredding lately. Saw his dad run earlier. Got a good swing design. Ridiculously powerful. Just coming off some Anenson competition experience, so should be just a hair softer. I feel like he was lined up. I feel like he had that lache on that go. This man's
That link, crazy.
putting power into it. It's got that kind of tactile, short, quick, powerful movement.
Keep moving. Let's go, Ben.
A little over 2 minutes left.
There you go. Nice. Go.
Cut the corners really well. Let's go at the right time here.
He's moving.
Yeah, he's not hanging around. You got a minute 45 seconds left. Maybe one more big swing here. It's, it's a pretty forgiving link here, but no issue. He's opting for the safe approach. You saw Andreas skip it earlier. The swing design can really wrap you in a circle, though, so you have to wait. If you miss it, you almost have to wait a full cycle. There we go. Let's go at exactly the right time, so we have hope right now for full finish. A little over a minute. Massive move to an unbelievably difficult catch.
He has the
Has the power.
swing. Oh, God.
It looks like just his index finger on his right hand maybe was outside of the pocket. All the other fingers were in. He really just missed one finger. But we'll take a look at the Lego. This is an awesome move here. To the link. Back down to the starting platform. We have another heavy hitter, Mr. Oski. Saw a bunch of his teammates run. If he puts together everything he saw previously, mixed with a little bit of Ellis magic, what I call Ellis magic, we have hope. Hope for a full clear. Should be able to force this.
He's not even hesitating on anything.
No.
He's just moving.
He's pretty close to on pace right now with Ben. Ellis
Let's go, Ellis.
always good on his feet as well.
Clear. Nice, dude. You got it.
Minute and a half, about.
Would you say after they do that first catch with the hook, do you think it's easier to go to the ring by lifting the hook out to the side or lifting it up, like from here?
I feel like it depends on how comfortable on cane tech you are, because it is really similar to cane tech. I would say just lifting it up maybe, but
Yeah, because the more you swing, it's harder to lift up.
no, he dips down. Goes for the big skip. So despite the unfortunate fall there, Ellis has really good contact strength, big wingspan, and huge lache. So this is not out of the question. Might have just lached a little too high. Nice run out of Ellis. Always putting on a show out there. Up next, we've got Benjamin Anenson. Been in the game forever, up in the elite division now.
He's really good friends with Andreas, who we saw run earlier, and he says he looks up to Andreas as a training partner.
Yeah, it's a good one to look up to. Yeah, they're similar. They're actual similar build movement style type of athletes.
Yeah, they don't live too close, but they train together as much as they can. You can tell.
Yep, they're Ben's at a 6:05, I think.
Yeah.
Making decent time, using his resources. See, there's the little delays on backswings. At this level, at the elite level, those little delays all add up to saving entire swings. Not a single issue with that balance beam. Really big move at the end of a course. Oh!
Oh my god.
He had it. I wonder if he just kind of second guessed it. It looks like he took almost an entire swing.
Yeah, maybe he thought.
Oh, he must have
He didn't
tapped.
get
He
it.
tapped down and he recognized it. Come on, man. Nice shade of the last hold. Great run out of Ben. Yeah, he had the tip of that cane just balanced. Take a look at this again. Yeah, he dabbed down. He knew right away, too. Up next, there's another one, Mr. Drew Nestor. Judge finally counting Drew down. Quick moves.
Drew has a story for us.
Drew has a story.
Yes. He says that you won
Me?
the first ninja competition he ever went to, and he skipped his senior year homecoming, and his date was mad, and he hasn't talked to her since.
Let's go.
Wonder where that was.
Dude. That's a story, man. A man's got priorities. Can't be held back. Nicely done. I wonder what competition that was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see. If we were out toward his area, maybe we were. If it was his first competition. Yeah, I'll have to ask him what competition that was at. Speaking of competitions, he's putting on a pretty capable run here. Oh no! He just steps down. Wanted him to get it. Could still do it if he unlocks that last obstacle, because there's not a full clear yet. And I think there might be maybe one more male left after him. Oh, he just misses. He's in the air for such a long time. You're in the air sideways for so long. I want him to catch this so bad, too. But it is huge. It's far away, it's high. It's tricky, it's magnetic. It's at the end, that's a
That
huge
backswing.
Jesus. Oh, he had it too. Bam! Cleanest side flip. Money run out of Drew, his powerhouse. Look at this height. Almost does a reverse giant. Boom. Just misses. It's just. Bam. Flip goes into the slow-mo. That's a sick run. Up next, we have your buddy.
My buddy.
Tubi, it's your bud.
It is. Our first and only female competitor of this division.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. I know that she didn't really want to compete against herself, but she's been on such like a competitive streak lately. It's almost unfair not to herself not to compete.
Yeah.
You know. She scared him away too.
She did. She's the only one left.
Smart approach. Yeah, it's not fair to herself not to compete, especially too during practice. She's putting together some of the higher level moves that a lot of her teammates aren't quite getting.
That was a perfect infinity right there.
Yeah, swing tech's getting super good. Just cruising right along. A little under 2 minutes left. She hates this. she hates this post right now. Can tell. No! Had it. I think she knows she could have had it. Don't imagine she'll let it get to her head or anything, though. See, it just takes us a minute and 15 left. She takes like a long, slow breath right here.
We get to see the female side now.
Yep.
This course.
True that.
She can skip that balance beam.
Big old dismount. She does it in one swing. She'll have to tell Coach Skinny how to do that dismount. I remember him taking quite a few.
He spent longer there.
A long time on it. She goes now. Ready to go for the twirly ride. And she
Catches
takes
it.
No prob. Just about. Just has to secure this point. Land and grab. Boom. She has just enough time to do it, but she has to go about now. Let's see here, taking some breaths. A lot of course behind her. Just about. Awesome run out of Elise.
Solid run.
This is the final runner of the wave. Let's see her take this magnetic twirly ride. Wave.
Oh, the slow-mo
Sick.
does not slow that down.
That's going to be such a hassle putting that hold up over and over and over again this week for everybody to do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to want to do the competition obstacles. Okay, so I don't know how many of you know how much about the ninjas, but Josh is like pretty famously good for the type of strength required for the last obstacle. Like really recognizably good for it. So, and all of his other movement is still really good too. So, would be curious if everything goes smoothly and he gets there. If I were a betting man, Tubi, I think this could be the one to do it.
I'm excited to see it now.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, how much you follow or whatever. I mean, I'm pretty out of the loop now too, but I've just known forever that he's ridiculous at it.
I mean, I've definitely heard the name, for sure.
And he's fast. He's fast here too. Like, not to. It's got over 2 minutes to this point. Might be gotta be one of the fastest to this point. See a nice delay. Great swing design. Once he stays collected here. Wow. What? Okay, so he's given himself a minute per obstacle, basically. This might be maybe the first to use the cane in his left hand. I feel like almost everybody else we've seen has had the cane in their other hand.
No way.
So he could still do it. Got 90 seconds. Yeah, based on the difficulty score, he wants it. I mean, he would not be taking this amount of a rest if he didn't want it. My man is building the hype right now. Tubi, he is building the hype up.
He is. We're all anticipating what's about to happen.
Come on, dude, please. He had to get it. He had to get it. He had to build the hype. He had to get it. You dirty dog. That's ridiculous. He built it up. He got himself fresh for that. He's like, well, you know, if I miss the clock,
Crazy.
by the love of God, I'm catching this thing. That's crazy. We're going to slam this podium together where our cameraman slams the camera into place and just take a minute to check over the software, make sure everything was entered correctly. We will see you for the elite podium in just a minute or two.
Hey everyone, if you're enjoying the stream so far, hitting the like and subscribe button would help us out a lot. Additionally, running a stream like this is expensive, so if you or someone you know would be willing to sponsor, I would love to get into contact. Thank you guys for tuning in. It really means a lot to us that you guys are tuning in and watching. It means a lot to us that you guys are showing up and competing. Without you guys, Obstacle Academy wouldn't be what it is today. So thank you very much. Enjoy the show.
All right, everybody. That was a hype way to punctuate the elite course runs, obviously. Elite athletes are kind of milling their way over to take a seat here for the final podium of the day. Let's see how it shook out.
All right. Elites, thank you for finishing the day off with that amazing last big catch. Nice work. All right. For the elite female, sweeping the entire podium, Elise Miller! Yay! Do you want the other two medals? No. Okay. All right. For the boys, in third place, Andres! In second place, Ben. And once again, finally unlocking that last obstacle with the very last move, Joshua Miller. All right, elites, thank you so much for coming out, being our last group of the night. You guys killed it today. Have a good rest of your night, guys.
Well, everybody, that was a big, long day. A lot of excitement, Tubi.
A lot of excitement.
12
we ended
hours.
off with a lot of excitement.
Yep, 12
last
hours. It
move.
ends with the hypest catch of the entire day, probably.
Yep.
Thanks for coming out, everybody, to our third WNL qualifier. I believe we have one more. And that's when?
In March.
In March. We have one more in March, so kind of right around the corner. Thanks for tuning in. Here at the Obstacle Academy crew, we love having you. Make sure to leave your feedback on the course style that you like here at Obstacle Academy. We'd love to hear it. It's Hunter Gerard here with
Cora Schuler.
The Tube.